Hi folks, Chris is in a very bad mood. The Raw show made him very angry, but I know how to make him feel better. I'll do it now. Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong here. I've been there before.
Okay, you don't even know the words.
Everything's alright. Turn out the light and I'll show myself through the door. I'm working on the yodel. Should I keep going?
You really don't have to.
May I?
No.
Did it make you feel better?
Hell no.
Sure it did! Folks,
that may honestly just have been the worst episode of Raw I've seen in God knows how long.
It was not a good night.
It was not a good show at all.
And so I'm starting to wonder, are they just trying to do good pay-per-views? Because we had a good WrestleMania and then a lousy month, then a good Backlash, and now...
I mean, the first thing that happens is Triple H comes out, and everyone starts cheering, which, I don't know. I can't believe that many... I don't know. It shocks me. It shocks me that many people were happy to see Triple H as the champion. You know, there are a lot
They were excited.
There were a lot of casual fans out there, yes. So Orton comes out and challenges him tonight, which makes me think, okay, good, this is gonna be a good show, you know, good show. And then crap ensues. First thing was the Divas match, which is a rematch of Backlash last night. Why do this? Why have this?
They're out of ideas.
I guess. So you have a rematch tonight, and then this one, the faces win, which completely kills all the momentum that the heels had last night, winning last night.
Right,
Which makes both matches pointless.
And he made a good point. We saw maybe a total of
3 or 4 of them in the actual match.
Yeah, why bring out the whole gang if, you know, they're going to be two little periods, you know.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time. Okay, JBL.
Excuse me.
JBL versus Robbie McAllister. The second I saw Robbie McAllister, I was like, this is going to be a squash match. It's pointless. And they're just doing this to embarrass the poor guy after that incident he had with TNA.
He reported it.
A month ago. So JBL comes out, squashes him, wins the match, and then challenges, I guess, everybody.
I want to challenge Cena, and I want to challenge whoever wins the championship.
Like, you can't challenge everyone. I want to challenge you, Jim Ross, to your commentating job, and to the king to be the king jackass. I don't know. This wasn't making any sense. So
and then why did he say this to the commentators? You would think he would say it, you know, on the microphone publicly.
Exactly. No one there in the show could hear a word you were saying. But that's okay. Next, we had the Doggy Boys, otherwise known as Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
But unfortunately,
just Caden Murdoch,
means to an end.
God,
and I don't get it. Obviously, Lance was embarrassed. I think he should be embarrassed because of his hair. First.
Yeah,
they've got to have hair people back
something
there.
about Mary thing going on there. So they lose. And
Murdoch stands on the announcer's table,
which Jim Ross didn't like.
We don't have a very good view here.
A very bad view we got here.
And sang just what I sang to Chris, only not as well.
Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks. Yes, I know the song. I know every word. So I know you were singing it wrong.
I was not singing it wrong.
Yes.
We're going to play this tape back, and we're...
You just flubbed a couple things. Anyway.
Maybe a single word.
Pointless, stupid, and everyone was booing.
Right. I thought he did okay.
It was why though?
The why is
why should we care for starters? That you guys are breaking up? Why?
Because
no one cares about you.
They're buddies. They've been together for a while.
No one cares.
I care. Who cared when the Hardy Boys broke up?
A lot of people.
Well,
because back then
they sing to each other?
Because back then the tag team division was relevant, unlike it is now.
Well, my biggest problem with this was that you know there was no point and there was no clarification. You know.
So the next match was Paul Burchill and Katie Lee versus Super Crazy, which was another completely pointless match that had nothing to do with the pay-per-view last night.
Didn't have to do
So
it.
that's for all three of the matches are rather pointless when they could have just done some sort of segment or something. So then Regal has his little, coronation ceremony, and then Kennedy comes out, which to me was the high point of the show. As soon as I heard Kennedy's music, I was like, okay, good, something fun is going to happen here. And then they just get in each other's faces and
they start slapping
having
like
a
girls.
cat fight.
They go. And then they pull each other away, and they're kicking legs like they were kicking arms,
And
slapping with their feet.
It was just another thing that was kind of just like, okay, whatever. It's nice to see Kennedy back, though.
Right.
Don't know for how long, but
He's going back to straight to DVD land for a few weeks.
which is where Cena is. The next match was Santino versus Cody Rhodes. And Santino came out. He was evidently still sore from the microphone he took last week. A whole
It's
week.
a smack on my head.
Yes, back of my head, the steel hurt. I cannot feel. And he's basically, taking it to Cody Rhodes this whole match. And then at the end, Cody Rhodes pulled off the win.
Cody gets the microphone, and I'm thinking, okay.
Listen here, Santino Morella. And
Ha
then,
ha ha ha.
and
He
then
did a fake laugh.
the back cracker was done by Carly.
Back. Oh.
Backbreaker, back cracker. I don't. Backstab. I don't know what that move is called.
Backstabber, I
Which should go to show you that I don't care much about Carlito because I don't know the name of his moves.
Okay, you don't have to be a complete jerk.
Yes, I do. I was really.
It was a
disappointed.
bad 2-hour show. You've seen bad movies before.
Oh yeah,
And you
I
get
know.
over it.
I know. It's just it's just I don't know. Something about this show just bugged me. Something about the past several shows that bugged me, but
Because they have no idea. They have no idea where to go.
exactly.
Highlight reel. Finally, something exciting is going to happen.
Nope.
Let's bring, and they had some funny clips. That was pretty good.
The clips were kind of funny. They were a little interesting.
Then they bring out Shawn Michaels. Now, here's the thing, though. This is what drew me in. Excuse me. Jericho says, great job acting, Shawn. And Shawn is looking a little angry. And I'm afraid Shawn is going to say, my knee injury is so bad I have to retire. Because it looked like he was...
But I didn't say a word.
He looked like he was
He
very
said, like,
upset.
Maybe 2 words. Said, "Look, I'm really hurt."
I'm
And then,
really hurt.
And then just Jericho walks out, and that's it. That's the end of the segment.
Right.
Again, kind of pointless because not a whole lot that And the problem that I had with the show was everything that the 2-hour show could have been told in about 30 minutes. You could have had the main event and then just everything else could have been little story snippets. Nothing was really thought out. It was just kind of thrown together at the last minute.
Santino meets Rodney the Piper.
Roddy the Piper. What was Roddy Piper doing there? I love Roddy, don't get me wrong, but it was just kind of odd seeing him there.
They're just kind of apparently they have a bar backstage or something.
I guess, I don't know.
And then finally the match, and by this time I didn't really care, and I
didn't either.
I was doing something elsewhere, and I
Yeah.
kind of then and then I remember saying if Orton wins this, it'll kind of save
It'll
the
at
night.
least make the show better, but we knew he wasn't going to win it.
Or did he? Because
And we didn't even get to see
William
the end of the
Regal.
match.
William Regal. First of all, I didn't disrespect William Regal. I wasn't booing my television. If he was mad at the people, he should be mad at the people in the arena.
Yeah, he should have.
And he turned the video off, so we hear Jim Ross, we hear the commentary. Then that goes away. We see Law and Order,
Exactly.
which is not a bad show. I mean, Jerry Orbach was a
We should have done a
genius.
Law and Order review. That'd have been more entertaining.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
But all in all, it was really, honestly, like I just said, it was
Lackluster.
a lackluster show. They could have.
Of course, Chris here thinks Jeff Hardy is going to save the day.
I don't think that at all. But it's like I said.
Anytime anybody
There's-
is standing in the ring talking, Chris goes dunka 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 dunka.
Because I hope.
And when
but it
Kennedy
doesn't.
was saying, "Who is the best wrestler that was not invited?" Chris
Jeff Hardy.
went, Hardy. Who would have won easily? Hardy.
It's true.
Well, I think they're just in a slump right now.
Yeah, they are. There's no Jeff. There's no Kennedy other than tonight.
Right.
They could have done something with Punk, had him on the show for some reason. I don't know, something. It was really a lackluster show.
Maybe somebody was
more of the same.
Right.
But that's it. Sorry for the
But we know that tomorrow night will be magical because Tuesday Night Delight.
Peace, everybody.
We'll see you. You have a good night.